Good morning, Taurus. Welcome to your reading, guys. And today I'm here to bring you your love reading. Let's just go ahead and get into it. So, just to go ahead and just the last couple things. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North and South Node. Cross watchers are also welcome. We are going to be looking at you and the person that you're thinking about dealing with or with, whatever the case is here. The first thing that we're going to start off with is your song, which is Love by Kendrick Lamar. And I listen to your song while I do the pre-shuffle. And man, yeah, I love that song so much. Like it's one that I tend to often when I want to. It's really good. It's a good song, so definitely check it out. But I mean, literally, he's singing like, "I want to be with you," like, just love me. You know what I mean? So it's like there's that real crave, that desire to be loved and to be wanted. This week with your person. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what comes out. Okay. So Taurus, we're going to go ahead and start with your energy. These two cards are going to be yours overall for the week. Okay. So you're feeling challenged here. We have the Five of Swords with the Devil. I feel like maybe there's something mentally, or like there's like a negative mindset or an outlook maybe that you have that is causing you to feel trapped with the Devil. It's almost like two cards that are supposed to be that one card, the Eight of Swords. It's almost like they made that one card into two. That's kind of how I feel. So it's definitely giving me Eight of Swords vibes, where there's an entrapment here. But there's something, Taurus, this week that you're dealing with here that you actually could get yourself out of, but it may involve having to have a difficult conversation. You may have to risk losing in order to free yourself. You may have to risk losing something in order to free yourself of whatever it is that's getting to you here. All right. And you may not be ready to risk that yet. The health of the relationship. So your person is coming out as the Queen of Swords with the Ace of Swords. Listen. So yeah, this person here, I feel like they do have a guard up, but what they're guarding from you is the truth. What they have to tell you is the truth, okay? So I feel that, I don't know if this person's necessarily defensive. They're guarded with that Queen of Swords energy, but all this is swords, right? There's a conversation here that you guys both need to have. Let's look at your overall energy. Wow, that's so pretty. So we have, this could be the one in forgiving and learning. Yeah, you've already met the romantic partner you seek. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. I feel like you have to, I feel like that this is your person, or you want this to be your person. And I feel like you need to know the truth from them, or there's something you're asking them for here. But you're afraid of asking it. Because you might lose something, or you you might see them walk away, or you may have to walk away because of what the truth is. And they have it to tell you, right? They have to tell you. But they don't want to. I don't think they want to, because I think that maybe they know that you may walk away, but there's this desire to be forgiven here. And I think that this person is acting very withdrawn, or trying not to open up here about whatever this is, because they just don't want you to walk away because of what the truth is. I don't think it's necessarily going to be like that bad, but I think that you're just really thinking over, like thinking and thinking and thinking it. So let's see what else comes out. I'm going to clarify. The back of this deck, though, is the Ten of Pentacles. So it may have to deal with their family life. It may have to deal with where they are at financially. It may also have to deal with their emotional well-being, their emotional wealth. Okay, so Pentacles, that earthy vibe, they could also be an earth sign. So now let's go ahead and look at what is going on. What's this Queen of Swords? The Five of Wands. Yeah, I do feel like they're very guarded. They don't like to open up about how challenged they are. But I feel like maybe while they're, I feel like what they don't want to tell you is that while they're dealing with all these challenges and and all of these battles that they're facing here. Wow, yeah. So the Five of Wands, all these battles and the challenges that they're facing, they don't want to open up about this because they know that they can only, Page of Cups, this Page of Cups is about friendship. So they know that, you know, that's all that they really can offer at this time. With the Four of Swords next, they need healing, right? They need healing. They also need a friend to be there for them. Okay, they need that kind of partnership. But I feel like this is what you're both wanting out of in the end of it, you know, like at the end of things. Yeah. But there's a lot of burdens here that are being carried, I think, that are preventing the relationship. So whatever this person is going to tell you, whatever truth it is, it has to deal with the fact that like this person they need a friend right now, or they need, they're trying to learn how to open up emotionally. It's hard for them. And they really need to do a lot of healing, but they have to take that first step into like saying what they need to say, right? What's this truth? What's this Ace of Swords got to do with? Eight of Wands. It could deal with travel. It like maybe this person has to move, or oh shit, they may have to move, or it may be their communication to you of how they really feel about you. What's this Ace of Swords? Thank you. We have the Emperor in the reverse. There could be someone that this person is dealing with someone else, like like maybe an authority figure or something here, right? Maybe a boss that they're not in control of the situation is what I'm feeling. They're not in control of the situation. I feel like, wow. The High Priestess reversed with the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. I do feel like they want this family life with you. They may hold that it may be in their subconscious, like they may not really, or they may subconsciously know it, but they're not ready to act on it yet, but they definitely want that with you. But they're not in control of whatever the situation is what I'm getting. Seven of Swords, yeah, they have been maybe hiding this, or there could be just like negative energy around this situation. Okay, so first of all, I'm getting, with this Knight of Cups, I'm getting grow spiritually. This person needs to grow spiritually from this process in some way. But I do also feel like they don't want things to be over with you. That Knight of Cups is also saying, hey, like I have something for you. And then the World reversed is, you know, I'm not there yet, or I haven't achieved that success of getting together with you yet. Maybe there's other things that this person has to work on right first. But I do feel that it does have to deal with someone who, with someone else, or just the fact that they're not in control of the situation. I'm not thinking necessarily romantically. But there's obstacles in the way of this being just like easy. Like it is going to put things off a little bit here. And I think that this person's worried that because it's going to take more time, that maybe you don't want to like keep holding on to that, right? So let's look at the blockages in this connection this week. Okay, so we've got opposition with balance and Aries, the radical. So maybe you are dealing with an Aries, or have Aries in your chart, or they do. So the opposition balance card, this is about being able to, it's about being able to make a balance, right? So essentially it's saying you're conflicting each other. You're in a confliction this week. You're not in a good balance this week. You're opposed. Okay, but like not in a balanced way, if you know what I'm saying. Like it's not you don't know exactly how to move forward here. It's not like bad things. I don't feel like it's like horrible things or anything. It's just like whatever's happening here tips you off your balance, right? You're challenged because you have to come back into that. And then with the Aries energy, this radical energy, this is about being very fierce and assertive. So this is, you know, somebody may be acting out of impulsivity or selfishness. Somebody may be very argumentative. Or over asserting themselves, just being very bossy and macho, and you know, that kind of energy. Or maybe they're just super withdrawn. It could be the complete opposite of that, right? So that's what I'm seeing for your blockages this week. Let's look at your incoming energies. Okay, so we have security. So I feel like this card, this card has to deal with obviously your security, but also insecurity. So if you've been feeling very insecure here in this relationship, I feel like you're finally going to get information. I feel like things are finally going to start to make sense. You are doing, I have to pull this Wonders card out. You are doing a lot of thinking about the situation, okay? A lot of thinking about this, a lot of imagining. Maybe you're slowly but surely moving in a better direction when it comes to your thought processes as well. We have new beginnings coming out. Beautiful sunset picture. Yeah, so I do feel like there's going to be something new that's occurring here, some truth that's coming out, right? With that Ace of Swords, that is a new beginning, and it's going to lead you to abundance. It's going to lead you to happiness. So no matter how things look, you need to trust this process, okay? You are still on the right path. Okay, I'm going to pull these towards the end. We're going to go ahead and then, oh, I also have these cards here. Start thinking now about a question that you have. I pulled 3 cards. There's going to be, one of these cards is like a yes or no, or a wait or maybe kind of card. Then the other one may be a timeline, and then the other one is going to be something like a form of advice or something about this. So you can ask like a yes or no question. The last time I did this, we did get a yes, exclamation point. So they will say yes if you ask a yes or no question, or they will say yes or no, like not just yes, if you ask that. So go ahead and start thinking of one before we'll do this at the end, okay? And then I will get you more advice from these decks as well. We're going to go ahead and look at the tarot here and look into your energy and theirs. Actually, we're not, because we have to do this first. I got ahead of myself. Okay, pause. Okay, so romance angels. What are Taurus's intentions towards this person this week? What are Taurus's intentions towards this person? New love. So this could be a new person in your life. Give your relationship a chance. It could be a new person in your life, but if it's this person, then I think that you're wanting to have an actual genuine relationship with them. What are this person's intentions towards Taurus this week? Ooh. A lot of things there. So we have the honeymoon card coming out, which talks about, this is like 6 of Swords energy to me. So it's kind of like, let's let go of the past. There is an angel on the boat in this card. And I don't know why, I'm just looking at that and I'm thinking, yeah, this is being guided here, like angelically guided. Like, I know these are the romance angels, right? But like, that's just like sticking out. It's like you're being guided, or this person's being guided to speak, or they're right, because it's Swords energy still. So there's something that they need to speak about. What's this person's intentions towards Taurus this week? Oh shit. Okay. Codependency. They are, see, and it's interesting because you have the devil here too. So I feel like you guys might be both kind of mirroring each other with maybe different situations, but similar patterns. So I feel like there's something that this person is wanting to move on from. It could be maybe there's a toxic person in their life, or a toxic situation. Maybe they have an addiction. Maybe they have a problem, here, and they're wanting you to know this. They're wanting to tell you this so that you guys can move on. Yeah, and something, and they want to be able to move past that. Let me get one more card for their intentions or their feelings. Let's look at their feelings. True love. True love for you, Taurus. True love for you. Flirt. Express your love. Yeah. Listen. Yeah, religious factors. This person has hella feelings for you, okay? They have real love for you. Look at that. Chemistry and wedding. This person wants to marry you. All right? Faux show. Don't worry about their feelings for you. All right? But they got something to tell you, and it may have to deal with something that's toxic in their life, an addiction, or a person that's messing things up. Maybe their habits, right? What are the mutual feelings here for Taurus and this person? Passion. Flirt. Yeah, you both are super flirty with each other. Oh, shit. That was the trust card. I think you both are learning to trust each other. What are the mutual desires here for this connection? I just kind of like to do this so you guys know that you're good. You both this is the it is safe for you to love. This to me always speaks about trust. Because it's a safety zone, right? So it's like, hey, you can trust this person, and you both desire to trust each other. You both hope that the other one is not here to mess, to mess this up. You both hope that you're both serious. Romantic feelings. Listen, yeah. Getting to know each other. There's a lot of feelings here. Don't doubt that. Don't doubt that. All right. How is Taurus feeling about this person? Maybe you're feeling disconnected. High Priestess reversed coming out again. You may be feeling disconnected from them. You may have withdrawn. You may be holding on to some secrets. With the Ten of Swords here in the reverse, you may be withdrawn because you are, maybe there's a lot going on right now. Wow, the Nine of Swords now in the reverse. Maybe there's been a lot going on, so you've withdrawn, but now you're starting to see hope and you're starting to see things recover. You've been able to see, okay, the worst is over. So it may be a progression this week where you start off kind of more withdrawn, and then you kind of start to see hope, and then you're like, okay, for sure, the worst of this is over. I feel there's that Emperor reversed again with this Knight of Wands again. I feel like there is going to be someone in this situation that is, and maybe it's you, maybe it's them too, right? There may be somebody, and it could be that I was saying it's somebody else, or it's one of you guys, that is being very immature, very stubborn, not being very controlled in their actions. And this person, it's making things more difficult here. I feel like you're feeling like you don't know how to move forward here because of that energy. How is Taurus feeling this week about this person? There is something that you are going to have to release. You may have to set yourself free from something that you have been waiting on or being very indecisive about doing. Maybe you've been very stubborn or closed-minded when it comes to that thing. Oh, there's a siren out there. Maybe you've just really not wanted to put effort into this thing or do whatever it is. There's some chain you need to release yourself from that you're really struggling to do, and you're maybe feeling stubborn or closed-minded about doing. Why is Taurus feeling this way about whatever this is? Because it's an unfair situation that you need clarity on, or it is an unfair situation that you need clarity on, and it's holding you back. It's holding you back. And it's overwhelming the shit out of you, and you just like need clarity. Yeah, even if it's bad, even if it puts things off, you need clarity here. That's what I'm getting. All right, anything else for how Taurus is feeling this week? Yeah, I just feel like you're just unhappy with like the shit that this person, I mean, not unhappy as in like I'm in pain and I'm hurting and I'm crying. Like I don't feel like, again, like I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm just trying to give you the real truth here. But I just feel like you're unhappy with the situation with this person. And because it does keep putting things off, or it just like causes arguments. I won't go as far to say that you guys will just like stop talking to each other. But there's like a fear that could happen. Somebody has like, maybe they have money problems, like they can't hold on to money, or they can't hold on to a job. And it's like, well, Letty, you're going to need to do that. All right, let's see. How is this person feeling about Taurus, please? Wow, Ace of Swords again. So we have the Two of Cups in the reverse, the Empress, and the Ace of Swords. With the Knight of Pentacles on the back of the deck. Maybe you're in separation from this person, or they could be wanting to explain to you with this Ace of Swords about why there's been a separation or why there's been a breakup. What's this Two of Cups reversed? don't think this person is ready for a relationship yet. Or they're thinking about the breakup that you had in the past. What's this Two of Cups reversed? The Star, healing. There's a lot of contemplation about a breakup, a lot of thinking about a breakup and healing this and nurturing this. That's why the Empress is here, is that nurture. And that's what this person needs to tell you. Is the truth is what they're wanting to tell you is that they need healing, that they're not ready yet, that they need to be nurtured, that they're, maybe they have a very significant mother figure that, or they didn't have a very significant mother figure, maybe they didn't have someone to look up to in that way, and they need healing in that sense. Yeah, Temperance on the back of the deck. There's healing, deep healing that needs to take place in this person. They are emotionally unavailable until then. And that's the truth. Okay, this person is going to become codependently attached to any female energy until they can heal from this. That's what that is. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this person is emotionally, or they need to become more stable. I feel like this is a very showy person. Like they buy themselves very expensive things to look more better than they actually are. So we have the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like they want you to stay single for them as well. But I think that they look at you and they think that you're extremely beautiful and extremely stunning. You know what I'm saying? So, but there is this sense of betrayal or not being able to overcome challenges. So this person may feel as though they're not going to be able to move towards you. And if this is financial, then maybe they don't feel like they're going to be able to overcome the challenges when it comes to money or their emotional well-being. They don't know if they'll be able to do it. But they know that they're very passionate about you, and they know that they want to hang out with you and move towards you. That Knight of Wands energy here, let's clarify that. Yeah, so we have the Hierophant coming out here. This person's coming in maybe for forgiveness, or their journey to you is for forgiveness. I feel like they don't have something to offer you right now because of their imbalance, but they are going to, like it says, forgiving and learning, right? I do feel like they want commitment with you, but they need to learn how to love and to not become attached. Yeah. So they're coming in for forgiveness, or they're going to be asking for forgiveness. They may be journeying to see you, to ask you to forgive them for this situation here. And they're doing everything they can to move forward in the correct way. And they need this from you in order to do that. Okay. Because they keep failing. They keep trying and they keep failing, and they want to do better. Yeah, the Lover's reversed. This person doesn't love themselves enough to be in a commitment at this time. And that's always a struggle, right? That's never ever easy. And it's like a lot of us are in that same boat where, hey, we all struggle with that. There's no perfect answer. Like you're never going to be 100% ready for anything. Sometimes you just kind of have to dive in, right? And there's that Ten of Cups. I feel like this person, they really have to do this. Okay. I don't feel like this is, meant for any other time. Okay. So what do we want to do now? Let's go ahead and look at the messages. I pulled the 3 most important messages that this person wants to say, and then I'm going to get a couple more still. So we have, you help me forget all the bad parts of life. There's someone else I have fallen for, and I don't know how to let go and heal from my past. So maybe there was someone else that this person was dealing with, right? And I'm taking this card very generally. I know for some of you, maybe it really is true. For others of you, this is not true, or it's not true currently. That can always be past energy, okay? There is someone else I've fallen for. That can be the past and how things had gone down in the past. And, that could have been something that this person is trying to ask for forgiveness for. But maybe there is someone else that this person is just dealing with. Even more generally, maybe there is someone, like, again, in their family life that's causing that situation. These are love messages, so it's more difficult to generalize that, I think, but I'm trying my best. And then we have, you help me forget all the bad parts of life. So this person loves to be around you. Like, you are the person that helps them forget when there's shit that's going on, right? And then we have, I don't know how to let go and heal from my past. Or maybe even you were with someone else, and or we're dealing with someone else here, and or desiring maybe someone else, and they see that, right? So it can go either way. But I don't know how to let go and heal from my past. See what I'm saying here? They really need to They really need to be able to let go of something here. But you're the person, it's difficult for them because it's like they need that space from you because they need to heal, but like they don't know how to do it really. And like you're the person that they actually want to be around. So it's just like that doesn't even make any sense. How am I supposed to heal by myself? Like when like Taurus is the person that helps me do that. Or helps me forget the shit. Well, maybe it's them realizing, oh, well, I spend so much time with Taurus that I'm distracting myself from the shit I need to focus on. Maybe that's it. Okay, let's look what this person wants to say to you. Absolutely no one compares to you. What would it take for you to give me a chance? My heart races every time I see you. I don't want to see you with anyone else. I want you back. So yeah, I really, if there is someone else this person is dealing with, if there's like a karmic that's involved, it's not that they're, I don't think that they're really I don't think they know how to be in love with anyone. So I really wouldn't worry about that. If there is a karmic involved here, they're just dealing with that other person. There could be, right, like I said, there could be a family member, or that could have been the past energy here. But right now, I feel like they're ready, or like they really do want you. But they don't know how to want you in a healthy way and not a codependent or toxic way. What does this person want to say to Taurus? I do not want to be in a relationship at all. I can't make you my priority right now. I hate how bad I've messed this up. Can you forgive me? So this person is just like, I am at a loss. And then you're just like, I'm at a loss. And I literally feel like, I feel like I'm looking at all these again and I'm like, I feel like your chain, and I don't want to say this in a bad way, but I feel like in a way your chain is being lifted and you have an opportunity to walk away from this person, or they're asking you to walk away from them, or they're walking away and leaving you, to kind of be like, okay, well, this is how we're doing it now. Like, this is how we're going to do this now. And you're going to have like a new energy here. You do want them to give you this chance, but I feel like maybe you're giving someone else a chance now, or you're going to be moving. I don't know if moving on from them is the right word. But you definitely are going to have new beginnings this week here. And it is actually taking you to abundance. So again, I know it's always difficult to talk about these things because I don't want to tell you that you're going to have a breakup or something, but this person has healing that they need to do. I don't want to hurt your feelings, but like, that's not my goal here. My goal is never to hurt your feelings or tell you stuff that you don't want to hear, but I got to tell you the truth, right? I'm not going to lie to you. So, but whatever's happening, that's what I'm trying to say, is whatever's happening is actually happening for a good reason. And this person is just like, please forgive me. Yeah, I'm so overwhelmed right now. And there's just so much going on. There's so much distance between us. Said, will you wait for me? Flipped over. These cards are all kinds of flipped, though. I don't take them unless they actually fall out. But that was like 8. Let's get like 2 more. Oh. I rerun our last conversation in my head over and over. Yeah, they're gonna be thinking about you constantly. Let's get one more. Okay, or whatever these are, we'll take these. Yeah, exactly. This is literally what I was saying earlier. I was thinking of this card when I was saying it. I need space from you in order to heal, even though the space hurts. Walking away is easier than facing what has happened. Your body is a wonderland. So it's like they desire to be with you and only with you. I want to go on crazy adventures with you. They desire to be with you, but they're working through a lot of pain. Okay. And they need that space and they have to do this healing. Okay. On the back of the deck here, I just wanted to peek at this really quickly. This is the 8th house. This is my numinous deck. It's an astrology deck. And I was asking about the blockages here earlier. Those are what these 2 cards are, right? Being an imbalance, okay? You could be dealing, I feel like this person is just going to, with this Aries card being the radical, I feel like somebody's just being, like they're just surprising you, just doing this thing, just being like, no, we can't do this right now. Like I have to radicalize. Like I have to completely change. I have to switch everything up. I have to switch everything up. And with this 8th house here being on the back of the deck, this is about intimacy. So I feel like maybe there's intimacy issues. Why is that so hard to say? Intimacy issues in this relationship, or there's a lot of obsessive, intense energy here, sexual energy, that needs to be healed. Sacral chakra needs to be healed. If this is a twin flame, then you both need to heal your sacral chakras, okay? And your solar plexus chakras, both of you. I mean, maybe in general anyways, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, so what we're going to do now is look at these. So if you have your question, go ahead and think about it, and we will look at your answers, okay? Move these up here. And then I'm also going to get you some advice after this, okay? Okay, so we have not the right time, yes, and improving health, okay? So we have yes, so whatever, with an exclamation point. So whatever you're asking, it is a yes. But right now may not be the right time. But improving health, number one, you both need to get better. And you both know that. And that is what's going to improve the health of this relationship. Okay, so you both will get better, but you need to direct your attention to that. Okay, you need to not focus on loving another person. You need to focus on loving yourself. Okay. Yes, this is your person. If you asked if this is your twin flame or your soulmate, yes, this is your person. Maybe things are just not the right time, right? Okay, so let's see. We're going to go ahead and go to the other advice. We're going to see what Spirit has to say. I'm going to pull 2 cards for this. What do you have? What is your advice? Okay. So we have, if you believe, ask your angels. So you may need to meditate and maybe say some prayers or talk to your angels directly. Write down something for them about something that you're wondering here, about whether this relationship will get better or what you should be doing, right? You may be needing to talk to them. Yeah, there's more information that you need, okay? There's more information that you need that I can't give you, that you're going to have to get from this person. What is your advice for... Okay, I got to get one from the other part of the deck in a second. But I'm going to get 2 more here and then get one. Okay. Be assertive and forgiveness. No need to worry. Just be like, do not worry. It is going to be okay. That's how you need to be. Okay, that's how you need to be. That's how you need to be. Let me get one more. Let me get a timeline card for this. When can Taurus expect to see the next major development in their love life? In the near future. Perfect timing on the back of the deck. Okay, so there you have it. Yeah, in the near future, guys. So, and that can be, usually I take that to be similar to the within the next few weeks card. I mean, I'm sure that or let's say after this one, obviously. After this week, when will the next major development be in Taurus's love life? Okay. Perfect timing within the next few months on the back of the deck, okay? So over the course of the next few months, you're going to see another, so by the definitely maybe moving into the fall, or once we've kind of gotten into the fall, I guess, closer to moving into the winter. Okay, so Taurus, that is your reading this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for liking and subscribing, commenting down below. Thank you to all my new subscribers as well. It means the most to me to see you guys here. And yeah, I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye, guys.